With less than 2 hours to showdown, and it's the drivers' parade, all part of the pageantry and entertainment. For the young Kiwi driver who had no early backing, it's been all hard work getting to be in this lineup.
The fact you really had to struggle, did that make a difference?
Oh, I think you appreciate things more. There's no doubt if everything's handed to you on your platter, and I think it's been proven plenty of times, especially in this category. There's plenty of guys out there that have had it handed to them day after day since they were born, and never had to really work too hard for it. So I don't know if they appreciate it as much, but certainly you'd learn to appreciate stuff when you've got to put in the effort to do it.
The seat's been padded, but there's no way of telling if the mechanical work has been effective.
If the car's not going good, then you're in a world of pain for 78 laps or a couple of hours, because you're just under attack. And yesterday we were pretty fortunate to get away with what we did, probably because the car wasn't very good yesterday.
Was it better today? No?
I have no idea.
You won't know until we hit the accelerator.
Absolutely.
Of course, there's never enough time for family. At least in Adelaide, Murphy's wife and 2 children are on hand. It's unusual for the kids to attend race meetings. A real bonus for Murphy today.
It's a very thing. There it is. What is it?
This week, the family comes over for the whole week, and we've been here a week today, and it's great to have them around, and we actually get to have a couple of days off early in the week before things get busy. So this doesn't happen all that often.
What needs to happen between now and when the starter's flag goes down?
Well, I just need to try and relax and keep as cool as possible, and eat some food and do as little as possible, really. Because people just don't understand how hard it is to drive these things, especially, this is the hardest race of the year, and we did it yesterday as well, and we're going to do it again today. So backing it up is incredibly difficult. Probably one of my first real solid memories of racing here in Australia would have been 1984, Peter Brock winning Bathurst in 1984 and the last of the Group C Commodores, and that's something that really stuck in my mind. And used to, from that day on, really I probably followed Peter Brock and idolised him a bit, and my go-kart number became 05 and bits and pieces like that. But again, we never really saw a connection for us with the car racing. It was a long way away, the cost of it and just any connection with it or how to get started, and it was a way down the track. So my dad and I sort of always dreamed, I think, but never really thought of it as being an option for the future.
I'm proud of him. I'm proud of both the way that we've worked together to achieve what he's achieved, and certainly his performance both on and off the track in Australia, but also in New Zealand still, is second probably to no other driver. I don't say that probably on the track there are others done equally as well, but he's of course had a lot of moments of glory, a lot of victories and important ones, but off the track too he's conducted himself particularly well, puts a lot of effort into endearing himself to his fans, the public, the media, and sometimes it's a bit controversial, but he speaks to what he feels and his mind, which isn't always what happens. And also you get on side with some, but you get on side with others. But if it's the way you are, it's the way you should be.
T-minus 1 minute, 20 seconds and counting. We can see the purges of the main engines as we prepare for ignition. T-minus 1 minute, 10 seconds and counting. Liquid hydrogen tank is at flight pressure. T-minus 45 seconds and counting.
Are you ever scared out there? Does it scare you?
No, never scared. I mean, sometimes you might get a bit worried about something, but not scared. I mean, if you ever get scared, well, then it's time to hang up the helmet, because you're never going to perform at your best if you're scared of something, and what we do, because it's a dangerous game. Although I feel a lot safer any day of the week driving my thing around here flat out than I do driving at 60 k's on the road with most of the public out there. So I'd much rather be doing what I'm doing and taking those risks. I think they're a lot less. And if you look at how many racing drivers get killed versus how many people get killed on the roads, it's really a no-brainer where the safer part of it is.
Start, minus 20 seconds and counting. T-minus 15, 14, 13. T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. We've gone for main engine start. We have...
Murphy's off to a good start. In 5th place, he's well clear of the first fender bender. But they're all on tenterhooks back in the pits. Murphy's teammate Paul Wheel is also doing well. They're in separate cars but chasing the same result.
This year, especially him being my teammate, you get to see a different side of people that you don't usually see. That's one of Murph's good points, where what you see is what you get away from the track and at the track. And he's all around nice guy. He puts in hard for the team. Even though over here in Australia he's not one of our own, but everyone classes him as an Aussie and he pulls a good crowd.
Almost sounding a bit like an Aussie over here now. Did you miss New Zealand? Do you really like Australia?
Oh, see, that's horrific that you should say that, because I still get grief, and I also, when I meet people for the first time and I start talking, they go, "Oh, you're a Kiwi," and I've been here 11 years, and so I can't win, because I come home and people say, "Oh, you sound like an Aussie," and I'm still in Australia, and people say I sound like a Kiwi. So I'm in no man's land right in the middle. But I still love New Zealand, and every time I go home I sort of appreciate it more than what I ever did when I was living there. And certainly, maybe one day down the line I'll end up living back in New Zealand.
Lap 8, and at first Murphy thinks he's just missed a gear. But it's actually much worse. It certainly got the team's attention back in the pits. The challenge now is to work out exactly what's happened and how fast they can fix it.